Hi, this is BBJ, Sports Talk Radio, and I'm Blaze.
Jack.
And I'm Ben.
And today we're going to be talking about the All-Star Game and a couple snubs. And so let's get into it.
I think that Blake Snell was probably the biggest snub, and he didn't even get on the final ballot. Now, well, he's kind of a surprise. I still think, like in Jesus Aguilar's case, he made it to the final ballot, and he hasn't ever really been all too popular. I think that it's kind of a shame that the Tampa Bay Rays fan base didn't vote him into the All-Star Game, because he's probably more deserving than any of the other candidates that we've put together on this list.
Albert Almora is a snub because he leads the National League in batting average and is in the top 5 in batting average out of both leagues this year. He's really good. He should be in. And there's some players that I don't think should be in, which Albert Almora should take place of that player.
Well, I kind of feel like the biggest problem in Albert Almora's case is that he's not getting enough starting time, and I think since he's not starting regularly, it's kind of on Joe Maddon, because while he has a ton of skill, I think that he just needs more playing time, because the fans are the ones who vote, and they vote on the people who they see. So that's on Joe Maddon.
Also, Jesus Aguilar, you mentioned earlier, he's leading the NL in home runs.
Yeah, I mean he's on the final vote, but I feel like he deserved to be voted onto the team. I mean, I voted for him like 50 times this morning.
Yeah, but if he doesn't make the All-Star Game, at least maybe he can compete in the home run derby, since he leads the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and at least he didn't get ripped off like Almora and Snell did. At least he made it to the final vote, but he's probably the most deserving candidate on that final vote list.
And now our second topic we're going to be talking about is LeBron going to the Lakers. And what's your guys' opinion on that happening?
I think that was a good choice for LeBron because, I mean, every time he's gone to the finals with the Cavs, they've lost to the Warriors, and he doesn't want that to happen. He wants to go in the West and beat the Warriors earlier before the finals, because, I mean, he wants to win another title before he retires.
Yeah, I think that the Lakers have a lot of young talent, and they need a veteran like LeBron to kind of steer them in the right direction, and I think that that's what his mission is, and I think it's a great move, and I think that it's going to have a good chance to open up some more competitive basketball instead of just Cavaliers and Warriors in the finals every year. So that'll be nice, and it's a good move for basketball and for the Lakers.
Well, I think it's a move that could have gone both ways, because if LeBron wants to go to the finals, he could have definitely gone to the Sixers, because the East isn't as good. But he's joining a very young team in LA, and he now has Lonzo Ball, who is a very good passer, and Kuzma and Ingram, who can knock down big shots, so he doesn't need to always be the guy who needs to draw the buckets. So
He probably will end up being, though, because, yeah, I mean,
he's older.
yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how the Cavs are this year.
Now LeBron, and plus this is Kevin Love's last year. He's finished contract with the Cavs until he goes into free agency.
Yeah, that might be a big problem, because then the Cavaliers could go from a contender to a team that just all of a sudden falls apart. So.
Yeah. And that's another thing when LeBron coming to the Lakers, he's locked up for like 4 years. They have him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I mean, they have a chance to dethrone the Warriors, which I'm sure would be good for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the same matchup for 4 years.
But I don't think the Cavs will make the playoffs without
Yeah.
LeBron.
And I don't necessarily think that, like, the first year for the Lakers is going to be a crazy year. I think that it's going to take some assessing and just to see where everybody works. But I think that LeBron is going to carry the Lakers deep into the playoffs in the years to come. Maybe not this year, but I feel like he definitely has a good chance to create a legacy there.
So that'll wrap it up. Thank you for listening in.